All right, y'all, let me start off by saying this is just a commentary. I'm simply watching a video and saying what I think about it, and hopefully you can comment what your opinions are as well. But let's watch this video, man.
Okay, you could get a good angle if I'm sitting here? Wherever you want. You can sit right here. Yeah. What do you think?
First and foremost, bro, my bad. I kind of zoned out. What is this wizard freaking Grim Reaper outfit, bro?
Okay. So.
And they're just gonna mic him up like normal.
So one goes in here.
This is Kanye, by the way, and this is DJ Academics. If you don't know them.
Oh shit! I think it fell. Oh yeah.
They're acting like this is normal, bro.
See with the bust down chain too, man.
Bro, took that Nazi chain and made it bust, but
What did he say? Took the Nazi chain and made it bust. Let me give y'all some context real quick. So this guy, DJ Academics, wanted to interview with Kanye. He's in the car right here.
What area is
He
that?
was texting Kanye, and then before that, he came up to Kanye's hotel right here, walking around, and then look at Kanye's chain, man. Y'all see that, right?
Nah, I seen the online shit. I'm like, damn, what the fuck is happening?
yeah, so I just got like a little bit exhausted from that bullshit. It was just
Let me see if I can find a better angle for y'all.
to do the interview with you guys. Look, in my office.
I thought we were gonna do it at the warehouse.
I know, right? But I just decided I was supposed to leave yesterday, but then I was.
Y'all see the chain, man. But look, here
I
he
wanted to
is.
wear it with this,
Got
but
mic'd
the
up.
part
Let's
comes
see
out
what he has to
too
say,
low.
man, with his
I think it
costume.
need to sit right there. I got a white leather one and fall right in the perfect place.
Got the big
Yeah.
boots he got
So
to
you
go
got
with
this
the
place
outfit.
specifically.
Absolutely. The leather, the nigga KKK shit.
What did he say? Well, it's gonna get my video taken down, man. What did he just say?
The leather, the nigga KKK shit. Hold on a second. I think the best place for the photo, can we move that to the side? Damn, can't move this shit up. It'll be like here, or
Bro, he's just a designer at heart, man. Like,
I need to get a very, like if you had that chair.
This is not normal, bro. Look at his pointy head.
If you're looking for that type of look.
I should just stand. The best thing would be right here. And then
I
you
can't help but laugh at
you
this
put
stuff,
your
man.
chair right there. Take my Thames.
This there.
My bad, yo.
Yeah, like if you.
Let me get this out the way.
But let me skip part.
Yeah,
This
it's
is where he
perfect.
starts talking.
So
Let me
you take
skip
that.
this.
How would you? What's the frame look like? Because I like just standing right
They're
here.
just setting up right now.
I really wanted to wear it, and that's something where surprised an idea, but life to the limits. I definitely feel.
This is where it
A
starts.
second, let me just.
It's just a casual interview, bro. This dude's costume was whack.
Yeah, I definitely feel that I was pushing life to the limits by pushing into the truth. Like we know that wasn't surprising when I put that image up of my youngest daughter.
Yeah.
That wasn't like the most surprising idea, but it'd be things that happen that we know happen that we just can't do anything about. But then they push whatever agendas like on the media that they want us to focus on, and that's something.
Kanye has a lot of conspiracy ideas. And people call him crazy. Some people say he's super smart. It's a little bit of both. I wouldn't say this costume right here is the smartest thing he's done. I think it's a little bit more on the crazy side of things. But, you know, if you dig apart, if you dig it in, like dig really deep, there's a little bit of truth in the stuff that he says. I think his problem is that he just exaggerates it too much. And then people find it hard to believe. And then he puts on costumes like this, of course. which makes things even more hard for him.
Then where, I don't know who the people are, so it would sound like real conspiracy theory. I just know that that the kid from Lincoln Park got killed for expressing some of these same truths. And for me, just as a father, at a certain point, it's not about, it never was that, but when you're a celebrity, it starts to be about more of what fame is going to get you, what clout is going to get you, what money is going to get you over, is this the right thing for your children? And
he's really out of breath, man. Oh my
I'm willing to
gosh.
die
Take the hat
for my
off, bro.
children, or
Take
to
the hat
allow
off.
them to be in this kind of environment that I know they're in. And what I noticed on the comments, they always used to try to, like, for the past 10 years, they used to try to write me off. Oh, he's so crazy, he's so crazy. I'm seeing the comments is now like 60, 70%, like, yo, he's just telling you exactly what's going on. He's just the only one that's in a position to be able to do it, because I don't have any brand sponsorships. It's like I'm past cancel. So these people out here, they toying, they playing. It's interesting. The swastika, I want to just, I know we have a little bit of time. I want to take
Yeah, let's explain that swastika chain, man. Let's explain that.
you. By doing it, it's sort of like a magnet where people get so mad and they start exposing themselves, because the Jews, they move in the tunnels. They move where you can't see them. They're an invisible hand, and they'll get like, what they'll do is they'll threaten people. Oh, we're going to take your tours away. We're going to drop your artists. You got to say this. You like, how many people I stand with my Jewish people, 3 years ago. And what I did is I stood on it this time. I never backed down. That's my whole thing. That's why I was mad about removing that somebody taught me into removing that Jay-Z tweet, because it was just like, nah, the whole idea is no matter what, I'm not going to back down. So by doing a swastika chain, it then ruffles some feathers. And then
So the point was to ruffle some feathers, bro? There's other ways of going about doing things, man. Hey, it's just not a good look. I think in the past he was caught wearing a Confederate flag. He does a lot of anti-black things. I don't know how else to say it. Anti-black, I don't know if that's the word, but obviously his costume, I don't want to say it and get banned or whatever. I don't know the rules of YouTube, but let's say triple K, and that's a group of people who supposedly they still exist in certain cities and towns, but they would basically go around, hanging people of color. And so he's wearing that costume. Being a person of color, it looks kind of contradictory, you know what I mean? And that, and the combined with the Confederate flag and the swastika chain, it's kind of backwards, right? And so it's kind of hard to, be on the same boat as this guy, be on the same boat as Kanye when he does things like this, And like I said before, there's if you really dig deep, there's a little bit of truth in what he's saying. But other than that, it's kind of just a whole lot of crazy, exaggerated stuff. I don't want to say crazy. It's just over-exaggerated stuff, I think.
I really saw the comparison of me and Puff with the Diageo and the Adidas situation. Yeah. Regardless if they could have locked me up for taxes or not, they wasn't playing fair. Like, okay, cool, fair deal. You did good, we did good. It's like, no, you leaving with nothing. We have to destroy you. Even though they came and used us to tap into the culture and make money off of black people and people who enjoy black culture. If we said like, yo, you doing this wrong, you stealing my style, you taking all of my employees, you taking Jerry Lorenzo and making him do my same designs as he's the agreeable Kamala nigga.
What?
They started lowering the budgets for Puff. So I related to Puff, and then they pulled out a video with him and Cassie from 10 years ago. And then it made everybody be like, oh, Puff's a woman beater, so he's the devil. He needs to be in jail. Right? Meanwhile, I don't know somebody who
I mean, if you heard about all the things, but when he says Puff, he's talking about Diddy. Have you heard about all the stuff he did? Like, you heard about all the stuff he did? Definitely 100% lock that dude up, bro. What the heck?
altercation with a girl at one point, and including Cardi. So now
An altercation, bro. What? Don't try to. Nah, bro. Don't try to excuse beating your wife or your girlfriend, bro. And calling it an altercation. Now I get it. Like every couple argues, but the point of like there's a difference between like one little small little hit and then versus like beating, like just beating, like just straight up just one-sided beat down. You know what I mean? Like it's two different things. And like I said, if you heard about all the stuff that what Diddy did, it was just not just one little hit. It wasn't nothing small. It was like I said, a one-sided beat down. And just in general, that type of stuff in general, like bullying in general, like I don't think there's any excuse for that. I'm not no, what's it called? Like, I'm not on the left, I'm not on the right. I'm kind of just, I am who I am. I got my own opinions. It is what it is. Let's
Cardi's
continue.
like he the number one.
I believe what I believe, right? I don't like to pick sides and pick myself in a box, and you know, because sometimes there's good people on both sides, bad people on both sides, and everything, right? And everything. That's always the case. You can't really generalize a large group of people. There's always going to be good people, and bad people on both sides, and they're both going to believe that they're right. But hey,
Guy at Rolling Loud, and Puff is in jail. And then now you got two women beaters and you got two supposed pedophiles. Watch this. You got three. Watch this. Cardi, Puffy, Kendrick. The two pedophiles. Drake, R. Kelly, or supposed. Puffy.
I'm a Kendrick fan. I don't believe he hit his wife or beat his wife. Drake and Diddy, they're definitely as they say, the code name PDF files. That's what we're gonna call them.
And R. Kelly are in jail with Drake 5 years from now, or however long, when they feel like they really want to get that boy up out here, they're gonna play the Kendrick song. So that's how far they going. The Kendrick
What does that mean?
Mix with the Universal, all that takedown of Drake reminds me.
Kendrick mixed with the universe? What? Oh, I guess he means Universal Studios? The music people? I guess, that's what I guess.
Me of the No Diddy campaign for Diddy. Like
No
they
Diddy.
going all out. But see, I know how to go all out, and I'm not even in their position. I just work on behalf of God. Like how this shit comes together, the timing, everything.
Bro, what is going on, bro? He says he's working on behalf of God, wearing a black Triple K costume. And that, oddly enough, I'm pretty sure that's exactly what the original Triple K members thought. They thought they were doing God's work. And that's really a dangerous way of thinking, because if you think, you know, God is on your side with everything that you do, then you're gonna think that you can't do any wrong. And then you're gonna end up doing things like this. You see what I mean? You're gonna think that, you know, even the good and the bad that you do is all justified. And that's not a good mentality to be in, because you'll end up like this guy right here.
It's like a God sense. I had a couple things I want to say. So I pushed into the Puff song. I put my daughter on the song. The timing was so perfect. She went in, rapped it. She said, I'm getting sleepy. So she said, okay, good night. And that was the end. And she was giving me like the Lil' Kim on the old Bad Boy record. So that's why we put that. And the idea was family. It's so many people who dad actually killed somebody, and they would do anything to have their dad home. The two twins, and Christian, lost their mama died and their daddy in jail, and everybody running around listening to murder music, right? But being like, Puff is the enemy, And when I see all these videos, all tapes, everything, Puff more like my twin. Me and him got into it because it's just like I'm telling these top 5 niggas, it's like, yo, you know, actually we probably could be friends, but nigga, you ain't bringing none of that shit over here, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't as crazy as me. And that's why I asked Puff back in the days. It's like, man, how you just made it through?
I mean, at least he admits it, right? And then he's talking about what was he saying? He was saying something about
Niggas is like, yo, you know, actually we probably could be.
he was saying something about listening to, you know, music with a lot of violence in it. And like I said, if you pick it apart really, you gotta really dig deep, you can see what he's saying. Basically he's saying, how can people listen to certain music and they get mad at certain other artists, right? Let's say you listen to, you know, I think it's called drill music or I don't know, gangster rap, I don't freaking know. Let's say you listen to that, right? Music about violence and, you know, drugs and, you know, promiscuous stuff, all that. You listen to that and then you get mad at other artists for practically doing the same thing. You see what I mean? It's kind of a hypocrisy. So I get what he's saying with that. You can't listen to certain bad music and then get mad at people who are living out the lyrics in their music. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. So I can understand that part. I can understand that part.
Friends, but nigga, you ain't bringing none of that shit over here, nigga. Y'all niggas ain't as crazy as me. And that's why I asked Puff back in the days. It's like, man, how you just made it through all this Suge Knight shit? He's like, I'm the craziest one, nigga. It's like,
What?
It's like, so once them people, we family, we can get into it. But they started taking that shit too far. I started taking it personal at a certain point with Puff, like all of the media. Because I wake up every day, whether I did something positive, negative, somebody got something negative to say.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? So I relate to the idea of being torn down by the media. You know what I'm saying? But keep going on. I know, because we got a short amount of time, I just want to hit you with that. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I mean, so, like, the whole thing about, and even...
This costume is still throwing me off, bro. He's shaped like a, bro, I don't even know what it is. Like I guess the other side of the moon, the dark side of the moon that you can't really see at night for real. That's what he's shaped like right now, bro. Or like a banana that's been sitting out for too long.
What is the outfit, the swastika? I think some people like.
I want y'all to see this,
bro.
bro.
Hate.
And I'm sorry.
Encouraging violence versus people.
The thing that
look at this guy's outfit. Look at it when he stands like this. He looks like a banana, bro. What, like some type of something, bro. I don't even know how to explain it. It's goofy though.
in everybody's face, and they was playing in my face like that. You know, I try to go to Champagne and keep it calm, and my dad would call me, say, hey, don't go in on that woman because it's gonna affect the children. But now it's power, everything of my fucking mastermind. You get what I'm saying? That's why I'm about to tweet this shit. I want Kendrick to always remember that Jay-Z tweet before he ever crossed the line.
Okay.
Nobody that worked for none of these.
I don't know what Jay-Z tweet he's talking about. I don't even have Twitter, so anything pertaining to X or Twitter, I'm probably out of the loop of, unless it's, you know, talked about on another platform like YouTube or something, or Instagram maybe.
These fucking labels.
Follow my Instagram while you're at it.
Wanted with
Link in my channel description, I believe. I'm gonna try to put it in the video description if I can find out how, but definitely follow that up, man.
The king. I am the Don. Lucien, don't send none of your motherfucking slaves. Don't send nobody because they getting their head torn off. Quick. We ain't got no problem. Ain't no motherfucker. I'm the only king. I'm the only nigga that'll go up against these niggas. I'm the only nigga that survived through this shit. You know what I'm saying? Me, pussy ass, faggot ass, pink polo ass nigga.
What is going on? Yeah, let me go ahead and end this video, bro. This dude's saying a lot. I don't want to get yellow marked or some type of strike on my channel or whatever. Let me make sure we're good, man. Make sure he doesn't say anything else.
Or was. Oh, Kanye, don't worry about him. He's a lunatic. Don't worry about him. Does any of that sound right or sound accurate to you?
Yeah, if you look, it does seem like I don't know if it's out of control, but you could see,
Wait a second. You don't think you can see my eyes through the mask right there?
Yeah,
You don't know if it's that control. Meaning, but
so I'm
yeah.
the person who, again, I'm not gonna
Yeah.
like normalize me, and where like I'm the guy on Twitter, but I'm like, wait, you really think
Dude,
there's like
stutters so freaking much.
hidden hand that's really kind of moving in this direction, or it just kind of happens to be?
Do you think it's not? Do you think it's a possibility it's not? You think it's just all by chance and shit?
I would be opposed to it, but
I just saw this dude's face. And hold on, I don't think I saw that, bro. Look at this dude's face. I'm gonna see if I can zoom in on this thing.
It's not. You
Oh
think
my gosh. Let me see if I can zoom in.
or
on
just
that.
kind of
This
happens.
guy looks so
Do you
silly.
think it's not? Do you think it's a possibility?
Look at this guy's face. Oh my gosh, let me zoom in on this. How do I zoom in? That's probably as much as I can zoom in, man. There we go. Look at this guy's face, bro. You can barely see it, but he looks just silly, bro. He looks silly, man. Let me see. Yeah, back to normal. Oh my gosh, this video is hilarious to me, man. I don't know what's going on in the video, but it's a little good for a good little laugh. I'll put this back. There we go. Is that it? Yeah, good enough. I don't care.
Possibility is not. You think it's just all by chance and shit?
I would be opposed to it, but it feels like you know a little bit more. That's why a lot of people are intrigued too.
Yeah.
Because if probably one of the richest rappers ever is
Not probably, definitely. But keep going on.
when you've gotten to the heights, and I've said you're the greatest hip hop artist.
Kanye is just a character, man.
When that person's then telling us it's like that, you then got to
not probably, definitely. But keep going.
step back and be like, he knows definitely something we don't know.
Yeah.
And I think that's where we're also trying to like watch you and even listen. Even if people don't like some of the stuff you say, they're trying to figure out connect the dots and really see what's going on.
Well, you know what? I'm a leader, and I channel, and I don't see everything. You know, I didn't picture us being here right now. I didn't have this vision yesterday. But I had one bag with me. I just got my leather outfit, and it was there. So it's meant. And I always thought, wow, that would make a really iconic interview setting. And I'm happy that I'm not sitting in it. And this is now making the movie. Like I said, with the North situation on the song with his son and the new artist Jasmine Williams, it happened like that. Certain things I lean into. People think I'm strategic. The enemy might, my enemy, our enemy, might think I'm strategic. But I'm not strategic. I just lean into what I really feel. And I say my truth. And whatever comes with it, comes with it. But my truth is so obvious to so many people because people are not allowed to say their truth to the point where they psych themselves out to think it's not true. And then so I'm not saying people's truth, I'm saying people's feeling now. Because your truth can be told to you, you could be programmed, but your gut is gonna have millions of lifetimes of information. So when I go and I tweet, especially now, I'm speaking to people's gut feeling. Like Iggy, not taking sides, but she gonna do everything in her power to make sure Onyx never is next to Kris Jenner. And you know why, and she knows why. That girl.
I don't really care about the celebrity drama, John. What else you got to say?
Feels like I can't tell if it's a love-hate thing.
Oh, that's about Drake.
Do you think one of his young niggas knew how to do it?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think that he could have figured it out after that nigga?
This was
You gonna
kinda
lie to
funny, I
me
think.
about a fucking PDF, you faggot ass nigga?
Bro, he's freaking. Oh my gosh, I'm about to get freaking demonetized.
That was way more disrespectful to me than the nigga figuring out how to get of all the ideas, all the young niggas you know in New York, let me see all of this shit right now. Let the king see everything that's happening, right? This man tells me, I don't know how to make a PDF. That was way more disrespectful to me than a nigga figuring out how to get the $2 million. Do you understand why? Because this shit to my face, nigga. You gonna lie to me about a fucking PDF, you faggot ass nigga? After I sat and took the meeting for you, you took the money and I ain't even asked your broke ass for a percentage?
Maybe he didn't know how to do it.
Do you think one of his young niggas knew how to do it?
Yeah, of course.
Do you think that he could have figured it out after that nigga made $2 million?
Definitely.
Yep.
Next subject.
Definitely.
Next subject. Okay, what else we got?
Trendy because Kim acknowledges again.
Kim, celebrity drama.
And it's Hollywood shit, but keep going though.
But you used to, what changed in between, and obviously you bring back Sunday service now, but there was a time.
Oh, the nigga from Sunday service tried to hit me for $2 million, Jason White, to run it. It's like, it's always a scam and it's Hollywood shit, but keep going though.
But you used to be on, like even certain language you felt just wasn't appropriate. You say you didn't want to get into secular music. I mean, I think even that track with 3 Stacks where, you know, I think he wanted to curse or something like that. You're like, no, we got to keep it clean. Now when people are seeing how you're speaking, they're like, what happened to that yay? Like, how do you get from there to here? What changes, or what do you then realize?
I'm evil. This the real power of God. No white people, no black people, nobody could tell me what to say, think, talk, or who the fuck to be. And I'm happy everybody's so interested in me being me. I'm so happy that just me doing exactly what the fuck I want to do and saying exactly how the fuck I feel or what I say is so interesting to people.
Did you ever apologize for anything, or like, not necessarily regret, but like see things you've done or seen people you offended in the past and be like,
yeah, man, God hurts too. It hurt me that I had to hurt Jay. It hurt me. It hurt me. The Cardi shit, it hurts me. This shit, all this shit, I experience pain. People be thinking, oh, is he suicide? No.
Well, you tweeted about that, and we're all worried. You know, like
yeah.
I think you're the only one that can do what you do, but primarily because no matter, even if you say some shit that people really don't like, they love you. Right. And you're probably the only hip hop artist, or only artist, period, that you're so ingrained in us that we'll never, and that's why, like, you know, I don't think cancellation could ever work with you, because it's like, no matter what, you're always gonna make us smile at a point, because you're Ye. When you start talking and you mentioned suicide,
He just glazing now, man. What else he having?
You get what I'm saying?
Up. Yeah. He takes the costume off finally.
Well, copy. Well, I mean, if you let her ask you for $3 million, like, you should have said, you bugging the fuck out. Like,
one thing I thought is like, people be like, oh.
Okay, yeah. That was a little Ye interview, if you even want to call it that. It was interesting, to say the least. I think Kanye is an interesting person. You know, I don't think I can back up everything he does, but he's just a human, just like the rest of us. He does good things, he does bad things. You know, who are we to judge, right? I don't think I can co-sign with the costume. I don't know what type of message you're trying to push out with that. The swastika thing, that's even worse. Back in the day, he had a Confederate flag jacket. Don't know if I can co-sign any of these things, but, you know, hey, we're all human, right? With that said, y'all have a blessed day, man. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe. I am out.